Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Bit of a week of wide barriers. I couldn't believe I had about 6 or 7 horses all drew barriers 14, 15, 16, etc. But that all goes in swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Anacreon, I thought, ran really well the other day. She just never drew the wide gate and just never got anywhere near and was probably 5 or 6 deep the whole race, and still only got beaten about 3 lengths. So she's certainly a horse that you might read in the race books. She runs 7th or 8th or something, but her run certainly was a lot better than that. Bjorn Pretty, she's probably as good a thing as you'll see get beaten. Had only needed half an ounce of luck, and she wins. She only got beat a short half head as it was, and probably got held up quite severely up the straight. So both those horses you would think would be pretty hard to beat the next start. Bjorn Pretty's actually going to go off to stud. She might have one more run, but she's going to go off to stud this year. So I'm pretty excited about that, and looking forward to getting a foal out of her. And the old boy Severn Road, I've never really done that. I can't remember the last time I backed a horse up in 3 days, but he was caught absolutely just on the line. Geez, he went great, the old horse. It's funny you get those horses that are just in the zone, they're just racing well. So he'll have about 3 or 4 weeks between runs now, and then a very similar race back at Geelong. And that's obviously his go, that 1900 metres around Geelong. He bowls along in front with Trent sitting on him, and yeah, he's a bloody old marvel, he is. Yeah, now runners this week. Right, I will go all the way up to Edenhope on Sunday. It's actually Swan Hill Cup Day on Sunday, but we're going to Edenhope instead. Aloof, now he went great the other day at Geelong, jump led and give a good kick. I've more placed him at Edenhope. There was another race at Swan Hill for him, which I thought was a nice enough race, but I just reckon Edenhope will suit that sort of on-speed horse better. So he goes up there, 1400 metres. He's had he's had 3 runs over that sort of trip now, so he'll bounce. We'll be aggressive early with him, put him in the race, and hopefully can give a good kick on the corner. Yeah, now, Mornington Monday, I've got a couple of horses there. Unfortunately, Bryanna and Lonrose Way keep getting balloted. They're right down in the weights, those horses, and so I've got them in there. Bryanna went great the other day, first up. She goes up to the 2000 metres. She's raced well at Mornington before, so I'm pretty keen to get her. It's up to 64 grade, so she'll drop a few kilos on her last run as well. Just needs to get a run. She's a long way down the weights, so she's a bit of a lottery. Lonrose Way, I think she's probably going to be a sort of sit outside the leader or lead them up over a mile sort of horse. She raced over 1200 metres and got a bit back and got a little bit of trouble the other day, so I'm looking for a 1400 metre race for her, but she keeps getting balloted, so I might actually just do a little bit more work on the training track and we'll take her straight up to the mile, and I think I prefer that, just see him, even if she just knocks up a little bit, rather than sort of mucking around too much trying to find a 1400 metre race for her. Then we head off on Wednesday to Sandown. Now, Kawabata, she went okay the other night. She just got a couple of pairs further back than I wanted her. So we're going to ride her a little bit more aggressive. She's had a run over the 2500 metres now. She goes to 2400 metres 78 at Sandown. We'll be a little bit more aggressive and put her into the race. I don't want her any further back than 4th, and we'll bowl along up on the speed, and she'll hit the line, no doubt. Just that we're sort of, these staying races lately have been sort of, they jump out and they just crawl, and she's been getting back to second last, and that's probably how I've asked the jockeys to ride them, just sort of ride her off the speed and let her get home, but that's not working. So we'll keep doing the same thing. You'll only get the same result. So we'll punch her out and go forward on her, and no doubt she'll turn her form around. You know, Thursday we'll head off down to Sale, long drive, but we need to do it. In a stride, he just got ran off his legs pretty badly the other day, first up, in a race that was a lot of speed in it. He'll go up to the 1700 at Sale. That should suit him. He's probably one run away, that horse, and but he needs to get a run under his belt. If Bjorn Pretty has another run, there's a 2200 metre race down there for her. She won her maiden down there over the same track and distance, so I'm not sure whether the new owner wants to run her or not, but we'll head off down there if so. And there's also a race down there for Lonrose Way if she doesn't get a run at Mornington.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is a mare called Bryanna. She ran the other day at Werribee, and yeah, as far as a first up run goes, it was yeah, really promising, and yeah, I'd probably say it was probably almost a career best run for her. She's in at the right time of year, this mare. She's middle of winter, 1.5 miles is her go. So loyal owners have been super patient with her, so hopefully she can sort of start to repay them this prep. She'll go around on Monday at Mornington, the 2,000 metre 64. Yeah, she's been struggling to get a run, so hopefully Monday she gets a run and yeah, can be storming down the outside at Mornington.
Hi guys, got a busy weekend coming up, but of course firstly I've got to mention the efforts of Severn Road last Friday at Geelong. His second run in 3 days, and he was pretty brave in defeat, wasn't he? He actually ran 2 seconds quicker than he did in his win on Tuesday, so really tough effort from the old boy. He seems to be going just as well as ever as a 9-year-old, so looking forward to getting back on him next start. For the week ahead now, we're pretty busy. We're off to Swan Hill for the second day of the carnival on Saturday, where we've got 2 rides up there. And then we'll be trekking to Edenhope on Sunday, where I should have at least 2 rides there and should probably pick up a few more as well once acceptance is closed. So really looking forward to the weekend ahead. We've got a few pretty good rides lined up, and hopefully we've got a winner or 2 to report to you next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Fairly significant increases in prize money, which is good. About time. I see the Melbourne Cup, Cox Plate, Derby, all that sort of got extra money. I see the lowly graded maidens have now gone up probably a couple of thousand, so that's good. Probably the only races that have really suffered are sort of that mid-range Group 2, Group 3 listed sort of race. I see they're the same. Ironically, I see on Saturday at Flemington that if you won the 3-year-old race, I think it's over 1,700 or something, and you were a Vobis horse, you actually earn more prize money than winning the stakes race, the Group 3 stakes race. So that sort of seems where the prize money hasn't gone up, but anyway, you've got a nice young horse, you can earn plenty of prize money very quickly. That's about it for this week, other than the Kangas play the Cats this week, so all you Cats supporters, don't get too upset. Just go and get a little box of tissues maybe and have them ready to go for Sunday. Till next week, see you later. Now Nigel. Ready, Mr. Music? That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Got no idea what I was going to say now. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, that's too noisy. It's pretty noisy.